Welcome everyone, my name is Mirthless Mirror, and today we are returning with another episode of 7 Days to Die, and I'm glad you could make it. So, our base is still very much open to the zombies, so I kind of want to keep building so that we can defend ourselves eventually, and I figure the floor is probably a good place to start. And I need to move this wall out, I believe. No, this wall is correct. Darn, I wanted that torch. I picked up our forge. I wasn't using it and it was in the way, so it needed to be moved. But I guess I don't have any torches. I guess I'll have to make some. I don't have any cloth. I have to go get cloth. Are you kidding? I guess that's why I don't have any torches. It's okay. These are going to be put down anyway, but it's going to help me measure out the room and where I want everything if I section it. Okay. So if I bring a wall out here, I'm going to have two or one. No, they're both odd. That's good for me. I like my rooms typically to be odd so that I can have centers. If I want to make, put an item in the center of the room, then it's easier to do it if it's odd. I'm so glad I dug all this out. It's a lot of work, but having it be gone, that's good. Cool. Yep, good for me. So this needs to be upgraded, so let's do it. I like to upgrade everything. It gives more experience the more I have. And I typically like to upgrade everything to cement. I think I do want this to be a room, despite it being a small one. So I'm gonna upgrade this too, just while I'm at it. It's nice to be getting some of this experience. I leave my bases as frames for a long time. And the reason being is because it's really difficult to move this stuff once I upgrade it, especially to cement, that I want to be sure this is where I want it before I start upgrading everything, even if it does make me a little bit more vulnerable to zombies. I think I'm also comfortable upgrading this. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to have a wall here. So I guess I am comfortable extending the wall here. And maybe I will put... Let's see, well, how wide is this one? So this one needs to be a double door. No, single door. That's fine. I think I would have preferred it if it were an arch, but we could make it a bedroom. So that makes a lot of sense, except the idea of having the bedroom right next to my work area is... I could make an electrical room. That actually makes a lot of sense, an electrical room. But I need a lot of room in an electrical room. A lot, because I usually have a lot of generators by the end of the game. So I could put 8 along this wall, and I would probably put 6 because I'd want some space, which means I could have 12 generators, and if I put it... So it's 5 high as well. So realistically, I'm only going to put 2 levels. If I want to really cram it in there, I might be able to get 3. So 12 is probably what I would get. But then I could use this wall and this wall for a little bit more. It's just a little small. It's just a little small. I think I could expand the wall if I wanted to keep it that way. This is looking more and more like a bedroom to me. Okay. So if I wanted to do that, the problem is a bedroom has to be secure because that's where we're going to sleep. And having a secure door right here is not good for me. So let's expand here. We can have this wall go like this. And that makes this area even smaller. Still looking like a bedroom. More like a closet at that point, but... No, I'm going to keep this whole room open. I might take out the wall entirely, have no wall here, just have it end. And then put this wall here. Maybe. We'll see. I'll put a door there so that we can enter this room from either area. And we ready to move these boxes yet? Because I'd like to. No, we're not. We're close though. They distract me because it makes me think I've got a wall there, which I don't. I usually put the forges underneath a large chimney and against a wall, but I kind of want to test and see what it might look like if I put it in the center of the room this time. I like to do something different in every single one of my base builds. I just like them all to be unique. I like to experiment. Even if those experiments go AWire, I'm happy to just have tried something new, gone into new territory, tested the boundaries, and then we can expand next time. Okay. So if I wanted forges, because they take 2 by 2 now. I do like them next to the wall because then they're out of my way. But let's try something new. So we need space here. I want even more space. Yes. Because I would stand in front of the forge. This is my pathway. And this is in front of my forge. If I wanted, I could make a box of forges. I think I heard a zombie. So that would be our classic 3 forges. Why don't we swap it the other way? Yeah, this is coming to me now. Lady, hey, don't destroy the boxes. Just come on down. The whole place is open. Thank you. Gotta fix that. Okay. So why don't I do it this way? If we are coming down here, this is a space of 5, so our middle is here, but my path is here, because I'm going to come down here and walk here. So this is my center. Let's put a forge like that. Well, hang on. Let me see. Is it going to look better like this or like this? I think it's going to look better like that. So let's do there. And that makes our center looking directly at the forge. And then I usually use 3 forges. And then if I really want to go far, I go 6. And since this base is near 2 different biomes, including, not including forest, so 3 total, I may keep this base forever. In which case, I might want extra forges. Five forges. That looks good to me. I can drop the 6th easily. And if I really want to, I can make a shelf of forges. So that means we need a big chimney here. Heck yeah, I like big chimneys. So you're telling me I actually need to expand this wall one so I have a better path here? Fine, I'll accept it. And this one, so I'm gonna have a door here, and that's okay. I actually kind of like that because it gives it kind of a separation. I want some space here, so my path is really here. Which means really, if this wall is going to close here, which I think it is, this is just going to be for like, you know, workbenches, storage, whatever it is that I want it. Because it's only a lane of one. So we're going to want to also make a doorway here, and it's probably could be our first arch, and that'll be nice. But for now, I'll just put that there to remind me I'm going to have a pathway there. Actually, you know what? Even better. I'll do this to remind me that I need a pathway there. Let me just double check that's the proper spot. Yes. There. Yes. And I'm also going to want one on this side. So if I'm in here working, I'm going to have to go around this forge or through this forge. And I don't really know which one I'm going to do yet because I'll probably go through. So maybe I want my door here. All right. Alternatively, I could put a door there. I'm not really sure yet, but here's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to make a hole here as well. And over time, I'll decide which one I like better, because I'm going to have to remove this wall anyway. So these blocks are going to have to go at some point. So let's just remove them now, and that will help me figure out which one I like better. Oh, I actually already feel like I like that one better. It gives a good weight to the room. What if I put those here? Okay, that's not a terrible idea. I think they're 3x3. Let's move these because this wall is driving me nuts. Can I pick these up? No, so I better be careful. I might fill up the whole area here right up against the walls, or I might just do there and put a wall there and a wall there. Might frame rather nicely. Let's just test it. So that's right. So I want it to be that whole wall. But hang on, I might be fooling myself. So let's close this wall and see if it looks okay. And close the wall behind it. Oh, it's already closed. Okay. Yeah, see, now it looks a little pushed up against the wall. Oh, that's my problem, huh? This wall is too long. Yep, now I see that true center, but it doesn't have to be center. A lot of rooms aren't. And since these are my items, it's like a closet. So it actually makes sense for it to be off center in the wall. Gonna have to extend this wall, I can already tell. It's gonna be a lot of digging, but it'll be worth it. I'll probably make that a double door. Yeah. Wouldn't it be lovely if I just jumped down and that was the immediate center? Kind of is. But that's only if I do it by 4, which means I sacrifice this row of boxes, which might be okay. I mean, it's a lot of boxes. And I can put more boxes on shelves and in other spots, so I think that's probably how I want it. Okay. And if I am going to put these down here, I need the room for it, and I don't. So if I've got a pathway here and here, nah, I just don't have enough room for those. We're gonna have to make a whole nother room for them. Then this can be, oh, obviously I need it to be a garage, because at some point I'm gonna have my vehicles and I'm gonna want to pull right into here. Oh man, that means this place is gonna have to be huge. So this is my pathway here. So I need at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, this place is large enough. Okay. I guess I'll plan that to be open then, so that we can put a car down here. That's good. And I don't want my bed to be gone, because this is where I want to spawn when I die. Alright. I think I'm okay with upgrading these then. Hang on. Yeah. Need some light in here. Thank you. Okay, it just occurred to me that if I am going to talk about a vehicle, I want to be able to drive. Maybe I should be driving directly through here. The vehicles are larger than they used to be. Wish I could measure. Because for those of you who've been playing this game for a while, you know that the vehicles have, well, become larger over the years, and I'm not sure if this is going to be a large enough space. But I could always move the forges back a little bit. Although a space of 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Seems like it should be wide enough for the car, but that could just be hopeful thinking, wishful thinking. Alternatively, I could make a U. Yeah, why don't I do that? I'll make a U road here, and I'll just turn my vehicle here, and so I won't pass through this area, and we'll keep this area, well, indoors. Okay, cool. Oh, I'm short. Okay. Okay, looks like I'm holding some extra stuff because I had to move my campfire and forge, so I want to drop all of this stuff in here and start transferring. So we'll start with food. No, I actually want that to be general. So, well, I'll change it if I want it. They're fairly easy to change. Oops. I'll be expanding my storage, make things more specific, and of course have extra as we expand in items, but we don't have very many right now. And so a lot of these boxes are not going to be used. Let's put medical here. Okay. And this is actually going to come over here. I hadn't thought about storage. So I could put storage. Well, I'll figure that out later. We'll call this one temp, just so I can find it later. Boom. Thank you. Double check. We don't want to destroy any items. Good. Okay, that looks good to me. I guess it would make sense if I put some torches there. I think I like this wall as well. This might need to be removed because I'm thinking about expanding this wall, but I'm not going to remove it right now because that's going to be too much work. Where the heck am I keeping cobblestone? Here, apparently. I think I like the double door, but I might want it here. That is more convenient here, but it may not be as aesthetically pleasing. I kind of try and make a balance between, yeah, I think I'll keep it this way. So I guess if I'm going to have a chimney with these being here in the center of the room, this wall needs to be a real wall. So I can't drive through there, but I could park here, back up a little, and then turn that way, or park there and then come out here. Either way. Do I want these right up against the wall? Because I could bring them one forward. And it might be better to have them off the wall. Take up more space. But then I can move around them, which might be nice. That's tough. Because I've never done that design before. And I don't know, will I ever need to move behind them? I think this pathway doesn't look as good. So I think I'll take that as an answer. Yeah, I like that better. In which case, maybe I can put up a wall. At least I could put up a wall here. I'll just leave that like that because I might want it to be an archway rather than a doorway. I like archways because I move through them so quickly. And I think I like this door because then this kind of makes it like a crossroads. Like, why would I have a door here and then a door here? Well, maybe it balances out the room better. But this might be more convenient. Yeah, I like it better. So we'll keep it like that for now. Is this the right one? Or is that too high? That's the right one. Good for me. So I can pass through there. I can pass through here. And I need this. There. I might even want to bring it to there. Excuse me. Okay, well, I'll figure out that wall in a moment. But I think I need it to be at least here. That way the forges are not outside of the room. But I probably want it here to make it look more intentional that this is the forge room. Yep, that seems right. And I might be able to get away with a wall here, but I don't think I want to. I think I want to be able to just pass right through like this. I think that'll be nice and convenient. All right. So the question is, and the reason why I haven't upgraded yet is, do I need a door here? Maybe I'm not going to keep this wall. I feel like I need it though to get a ceiling going. It's long. It's a long area. It's a natural place for a wall. And I need that support for this chimney that is going to go here because this chimney is going to be huge. All right. Well, let's just build this wall. And I haven't figured out what I want to do with this area yet, if anything. So oh, didn't I mention that I have to take that wall, expand a little bit? I need to know. Well, what if I put a door here? Maybe then I can avoid it. Yeah, I mean, that looks okay to me. Okay, so it's a possibility. Because that wall might close, and if it doesn't, I can put a door here. And it will look... Oops. That's why we have a safety. And I can put it there. If that wall continues, and it'll look really good there. 1, 2, 3. Yep, that'll look just fine. So we'll just leave that here for now. I think I'm satisfied with the idea of this wall. And I don't know if I'm going to want a door, but in the end, I can just cut down some of my blocks that I put in the way. It'll take me less time than it will take for me to decide whether or not I want the blocks here. Out of frames already, huh? I need more wood. That's gonna put a pause in our building. Okay, and let's check our water. Yeah, that's what I thought. Our well got a little beat up. There you are. Oh, hey! There were two of you. There's three of you. Wow. Oh, you've got a whole wandering horde, huh? I don't want any trouble. Wow. Guys, we didn't have to do this. They really messed me up. Whoa, big guy. Don't sneak up on me like that. Whoa! Hey, slow down. You are tough, buddy. Have a good one. That's enough for now. I guess I should replenish the forest. That's good enough. They kind of messed up my well. I have to repair it, fix it up sometime, but not right now. Just leave it like that for now. It'll sure do take a long time. I'm kind of impressed that these haven't been destroyed at all. After several blood moons, I kind of thought they'd be immediately destroyed. That's why I'm not storing anything up here. But I don't know. Maybe I'll figure out something to do with them if they don't ever get destroyed. Is that not an abrasion? It says abrasion. Abrasion healing speed. Oh, 0%. I see. That's fine. I am liking this floor, so I am going to upgrade this floor. So, with that being the case, let's get some level ups. So the learning elixir will increase the experience that I get from upgrading my blocks. And you'll see that when I have a lot of blocks to upgrade, it makes a really big difference. All right. Now let's put up this wall. I'm just not sure if I'm going to make that a archway or a door yet, so I'm just going to keep it open. It's getting dark out here. There. So I could remove this forge. And if I do that, I would remove that forge. And I could have 3 here, and I could put storage here. Which would actually be a really nice way to set up the room as well. Like an alternative way. And that would give me free access to just like run across the room like that. Which might be nice. But I did really like the look of my 6 forges and the idea of the large chimney. So I am going to keep it this way for now. Yes, I think that this is right. Yep. Then I think I'm happy to upgrade that too. Which means this wall needs to be upgraded. Can't see a thing out here. Okay. I might just do that from above. I'm out of cobblestone, really. That's a surprise. Okay, looks like I've got that one upgraded already. I just want to check behind this one. I know it's kind of a waste, but then I'll know for sure. Okay, I do now know for sure. I guess this chimney doesn't need to be particularly high because I'm so close to the surface. In my brain, I was kind of imagining it being really, really tall, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, it's so close to the surface, it actually would be just fine if I vent it. Ew. That's true, I could just vent it and not make a chimney at all. And that'll be easier, though perhaps not as aesthetically exciting. And I think that that's a wall and will be a wall, so let's do that too. I keep wanting to put a wall here, but I don't think it's the right move. But I keep having the feeling we could put a wall here. I need light. I actually like that a little bit more than I expected. I thought I wouldn't like it at all. I mean, obviously the forges are no longer centered, but I could move them over. And then they would be center of the room. And then I could, oh no, am I kind of liking that wall? Because I really liked it wide open too. And if I do that, I'd have to remove this wall, I think. Which would be okay. I know that then these are a little off center, but that's not a big deal. And if I want to, I can keep it too. So it kind of gives me a lot of options. All right, let's see if I move the forges, if I still like that. So it's still essentially centered. It's just a little to the left. This really would need to go if I'm going to do this. That gives it kind of a forge room. No, I think I did like it better the other way. It's hard because they both look good. And it's probably just up to style rather than like what's right or wrong. I could do both. Either one would look great, and at the end, I'd be happy with both. But I think I am going to want this room just to be nice and open. But now I'm having second thoughts. So I'll just keep it in my brain. Sometimes it's hard to make aesthetic decisions when everything looks like cardboard. Because a lot of it is, well, imagined. You know, I've got shelves here, I've got forges here, I've got boxes here. And so this room might end up filling out, and I might not need that wall to fill out the space. Because see, of course, this looks a little bit less good than without the wall, because there's nothing to anchor the eyes. Well, there may be things to anchor the eyes later, so I'm not really sure yet. But I did like that wall a lot, so I'm going to keep it on the back burner. Maybe I want this to be an archway as well. Now I'm having second thoughts about that door. It's a tough one. Maybe that looks better to me. Except really, if it's going to be in the center of the path, it has to be here, which means it's probably going to need to be another double door if I'm going to want it that way. I don't know. But I think I like that wall at the very least. And I like this wall. So that means I like the ceiling. Here's the thing. I want an exit. So if I have a ladder somewhere, that's what needs to happen. So I could put the ladder here. Which would look okay. Or I could go with my original plan. Oh, actually, those look better when I take it further away. I was thinking maybe I could put the ladder here. No, here. Yeah, a ladder could go there. That looks right to me. And I think it's pretty much right in the center of this pathway, so I don't have to like turn my head to go anywhere. Okay, let's try that. If I lose that torch, I'm going to be in trouble because I don't have any cloth to replace it. I think I like that. But I may have liked that wall. Okay, cool. I'm gonna go out to get some more cloth because I need it. So let's repair our door. Go get some cloth. Oh, apparently I'm keeping cobblestone in here. Good for me. Kind of made sense in the other's place, though. That's okay, we'll leave it there for now. All right, that'll do. Oh, wait, I need food. Shells, shotgun shells, that's what I'm missing. Oh, and I forged iron. That's what I was looking for. So that I can repair these doors before I leave. Okay, looks like Trader Rect gave me a restore power, which I can't do till nightfall. So let's just head into town. Before I go, let's drink. Hey, a rabbit. Heck yeah. There it is. Another one? Where? I don't see it on my compass at all. Oh. Must be really far from me if it didn't show up on my compass. Where did you go, chicken? There you are. Oh wait, I'm heading this way. Well, this place will probably have a lot of cloth. Hello, that's a rabbit. Hey, that comforter looks nice. Hey, and you know, now that I have a wrench, I'm gonna bring this along too. Guess that oven didn't give me much. Yeah, I guess not. Okay, fine. All right. Sorry. This has got to be leather. Yeah. Good for us. Oh, that's why. That's how I was supposed to get in here. I see. Okay. Fine. Wake up! Thank you. Well, they were drinking a lot. Preacher gloves, I do a little bit more damage. Okay. I need 5 points because I want to get farming next. Tired of living off bacon and eggs. But I really want to put it into my, well, my scavenging here, whatever it's called. What is it called? Salvage operations, because, you know, it'd be nice to be getting more than what I'm getting right now. But farming is more important right now. Can I put this together? Yeah, I can. Cool. Whoa. That guy sounded scary. Who's the big guy? There you are. Come here, big guy. It's so weird when they make noise post-mortem until you realize that, well, they were already dead, being undead and all. So every noise is post-mortem. But still, it makes me think that they're still alive and that they're going to fight me. Ugh. Forged iron, really? Fine. I like finding forged iron, guys. I just couldn't handle it in my inventory right now. Hello? Bummer. Alright, I guess I have a lot of garbage that I can just kind of drop, but I kind of don't have a lot of anything, so I kind of don't want to drop anything. I have a lot of those. Hi, guy. That hazmat suit didn't really work out for you. Sorry, guy. I kind of need those too. Oh. I didn't realize I need a bandage. I see. So that's actually quite a bit of cloth fine. I mine this. Hey, that was a nice find. I guess that's right. I'm going to keep getting iron, which is kind of annoying. But maybe I don't care, because I kind of like everything else. Yeah, I turned those into antibiotics. That's what I thought. Ooh. Well, that was close. Well, I guess I could go down there. I don't have any problem with that. I do kind of want... I just don't have any... Here's what I'm going to do. It's kind of risky. I don't really like to do it, but I'm going to use my bike storage. Oh, that's tough. This is a cool place to loot. Nice that it has a vending machine too. Okay. How much cloth, how much leather did I end up getting? 100 cloth, roughly, and 18 leather. What if I kept looking? I didn't loot all that. Or that. Corn seed, that's cool. This is a really cool shop. I don't know, 3 yucca fruit. I'm getting kind of close to having enough for a seed. Maybe I'll hold on to him. Maybe I'll drop him. It'll be one of the first things I drop. place is great. The electrical parts and mechanical parts are going to make a big difference for me, because I really don't have any skill in salvaging yet. So it's good to get started. Cool. Oh. That was a good choice for a zombie. I mean, whoever created this area to put the zombie behind there and have it to be that particular zombie. Very atmospheric. These are cloth, aren't they? Yes, they are. Oh, I don't want to leave behind my torch. Because if I don't bring it now, I'm going to leave it behind. I'm going to forget about it. In fact, I had already forgotten about it. So, let's drop some stuff off. Wow. Hey, cool. Gonna have to remember that I don't have my water filter on anymore, but at least I can have a helmet light. That'll be nice. That'll be really nice. Well, oh, I had lockpicks on me. That's ridiculous. Can I make them? No. Fine. Alright, we can leave our torch then. Nice. Mineral water. That is awesome. That was a really good find. Pharmacy. Let's see, I want a helmet light. Heck yeah. What a difference. Can I break those open? No. I mean, I can, but why would I? It's too much work. I am about to start a farm, so I kind of want to bring as much of this as I can. So goodbye, iron. Oh, I've been here? Oh, I have been here. I just forgot that was... Okay. I think I've cleared this place out now. Relatively. I'm gonna have to be careful not to drink water and give myself dysentery. I've had this water filter on my helmet since, like, I don't know, day 2 or something. So I have to relearn. I do like this headlight though. Ah, cool. A bunch of sand. Cool. Oh, right. I think I brought home a book with me, didn't I? No, it's in my bike. Okay, that should do. There, now I have spent the obligatory points in living off the land. So now I can, build a farm, which is going to make a big difference for me because I am tired of not having food. Cool. I like that. I like that little spot there. And I keep telling myself I'm going to use these while I'm out, but then I don't. So I might as well put them back in my inventory. All right, my friends, I am going to take a break there. Thank you so much for stopping by with my 7 Days to Die series, for sticking around for the building and the scavenging. And next episode, we're going to be doing a lot of cool stuff too. So thanks so much for sticking around. And my name is Mirthless Mirror. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Bye.